This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the run, it's Maffa.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss.
3:25.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Marked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Brings up 4th and goal.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to pass here. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, this is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play, running right. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
To throw, it's Milrow. That pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Bringing it back, it's Brown. But he's got some space here. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. But the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 3, Clemson 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
1st and goal, handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. 7-3. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Hale. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Scanning the field. It's Milrow. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a shotgun run call. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half?
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To the air, it's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Prentice. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Cook, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails, and they're still trailing. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff to the single back. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. Now, while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Milroe. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And it's a bunch formation. The RPO caught to the right. Finding some room at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. And they go in front here in the second half.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And a BAT is good. Puts him up 5. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Clemson offense will take over. First and 10.
Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Stool. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 19, Clemson 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now here's the toss play. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find some room. It's Maffa. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught over the middle. It's Maffa. They stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. No gain there. This defense has begun sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Milroe. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.